Yeah. All right. So your backs are in the ground. I'm going to make sure people are muted so that we won't get side noises. I've already gone through most of you. So backs are into the ground, breathing in. It's a wee bit chilly this morning, but I promise it's going to warm up quickly. And as you exhale, send your toes down toward the floor. Breathe in, the knees come up. Exhale, the toes go down, sinking in the lower gut. Breathe in, the knees come up. Hang them out in the corner, in the wrist, letting those ankles flex and point. Circle the ankles around here and there. Breathe into your backs. Draw the knees together. Sink the abdominal in. Send the toes down. Open the knees low and use your hands to draw the knees up. Use your biceps. Bring them together. Sink the belly. Send the toes down. Open the knees out. Draw them up using your arms. Exhale. Sink the belly and put the knees together. Press the hands against the outside of the knees. Knees push out gently against the hands and feel the belly sink in. Release that pressure. Breathe in. Exhale, press your hands in toward your knees and press your knees out toward your hands. Feel the side of your body activate. Feel your lower gut activate. These are subtle movements and release. Breathe into the body. Press your hands in toward your knees. A third time, push your knees out against your hands. Feel the belly muscles drop in, narrow the waist, and then release. Hold on to your near leg or your right leg. Send that leg down. Flex and point both feet. Feel those calves open up. Feel the toes wide. And then take the knee across the body. Toe to the floor. Here's our full spiral stretch of the morning. Open the armpit, open the hip. Let that side of the body stretch out. Breathe in, and as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Exhale, send the toes down toward the ground. Open the knees out. Draw them up, bring them together. Exhale, send the toes down. Open the knees out. Breathe in, draw them up. And now let's reverse those circles. Take the knees, go out on the diagonals. Take them down so the toes meet. Sink in those lower abdominals and draw the knees up. Breathe in, the knees open up. Exhale, the toes go down to meet and the knees come together. Draw the knees up and open it out. Exhale, send the toes down to meet and draw them together. We're going to hold on to the far leg this time. Send down. And remember, these moments of ankle motion, these sweeps of your feet, non-gravitational action, where you're just working on it, also gives this hip time to release. Take the knee across the body, toe to the ground, arms overhead. Extend the arms up, and this is that wonderful stretch. We get to open the outside of the hip, outside the ribs, into the armpit. Let that all open up and breathe. On the exhale, sink the belly in, draw the knee in, and bring the knees in. And now we're going to extend. Far leg goes out, quads activate, point and flex your foot a few times, and then draw that in. Send out the other side. And as that foot is pointing and flexing, feel the back of your body supported by the ground and the front. Draw that leg in. Send out that first leg. Flex and point, working, feeling the quads and the calves being active. Draw that in and send out the near leg. Flexing and pointing, feeling the abdominals, lifting quads, working, and draw that back in again. My arms open to the sides and I take my fingers up so they meet over the top, and then I draw the elbows down the side of the body. Activating, warming the sides of the torso. Toes sink the belly in, arms reach over the head, And then draw the elbows down the side. It's as if you're swimming in water. Let your arms go up, fingertips reach again, just let the floor support you. Draw the elbows down the side, send the arms wide, and bring them up to the ceiling. Activate the chest muscles. Shoulders off the ground and back down again. Shoulders off and feel the gut muscles drop in and the shoulders come down. Breathe in. Exhale, send your toes down, activate the chest, the upper abdominal and lower abdominal. Draw the knees in, the shoulders go to the ground. Exhale, send the toes down, reach the chest up. We're warming up and letting those knees come in, shoulders down. Activate one more time. All the front of the body is active and drop it back down in again. Draw your knees in and roll to the front of the room. I keep this arm in and under my body, hand across the center, because that's what allows this nice stretch to happen, the curve in the top of my body. Pick the arm up and the leg just about 30 degrees off the ground, and then put them back down again. And again, this is this quiet activation. And the third time, we're going to lift it up. Quiet activation down the side and the hip and down to the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your head up with the arm, and that leg is going to start moving forward. Feel the floor push into the ground and bring that leg back, activating and narrowing the waist. Draw the leg forward again. Take a breath in. Send the leg back. Sink in the abdominals. Activate glutes and hammies. One more time to the front. One more time to the back. And put it down and feel the stretch. Enjoy the stretch. 2 times. Up off the ground, back down again. And of course, we don't bring it all the way to the ceiling. We're just going part way up and part way down to make gravity make it work and warm up. Draw it into the torso. Arms only. Extend up the sides. The back muscles activate. Feel the abdominals narrow in as you lengthen and make space. Draw the elbows into the chest. Roll the shoulder forward. Let that flex the spine. And then again, utilize the back muscles, the shoulder muscles, the neck muscles. Reach and bring it back down again. Let's go with the top leg. Top leg goes down, pull it behind your butt. Arms go up. Feel what you need to do with the middle of your body to find that balance. Hip coming forward. And then draw everything back into the center. Do that again. What is your breath pattern? Are you breathing in here or exhaling? Feel what your body wants, and then do the opposite. Breathe and exhale again. And one more time, breath, and then draw it in. And we're going with all 4 limbs this time. Everything goes. Toes go behind your butt, arms stretch out. Activate. Feel the back of your body working. Narrow your waist. And then draw it all into the center. Take a breath in. Exhale. Sink your belly in before you start. Then activate the butt and breathe in once you get out here. And then draw everything into the center. We haven't done this in a few weeks, guys. Hands to the front. Take the shoulder, open it to the ceiling, and feel that spiral and breathe. My top leg goes forward, and there's the extended spiral. Lift the leg to the ceiling and put it back down again. Do it a second time. Hear what your body has to say. It's been 2 weeks since we've done this. Take the back arm down across the hip, roll it over, and bring that hand forward. Fingertips longer than the ones that are on the ground. Swing it like a full hardcover book. Open it to the ceiling and lay it on the ground and breathe in and let your sternum see the ceiling. Take that arm over your head, thumb on the ground. Hands come together in front of the body. Hardcover book again. Swing it up and over. Bring it to the ground. Feel the spiral. And now let's lift this leg up to the ceiling. Take a breath in and bring the knees in, toes to the ground, hips off the ground, 1 inch, just 1 inch. Activate those hammies, sink the belly in, put the hips on the ground, reach the upper torso forward, activate chest and belly, and down to the ground. The hips come off the ground, hamstrings activate gently, back down again to the ground. Reach the upper torso, reaching out toward and opening up the shoulders. Back down again. Third time, hips off the floor. Back down again, and this time, bring the body up, extend one leg, bend that leg, extend the other leg, bend that leg, body to the floor, hips off the floor, and down again, gentle off the floor. Extend one leg and bring it down, and extend the other leg and bring it down. Draw everything into the chest, roll to the front of the room, and drip it up off the ground. So we've activated the back gently on the back of the hammies, just starting that warm up, and the arms come to the ceiling. We're going to alternate ribs rising, keeping your sit bones on the ground, feeling the floor supporting your butt, and extend and move those ribs up and up and up. My hands hover over my feet, my shoulder blades come back, and send them out. And as they go forward, narrow that waist, sink the belly in. Draw the arms back and send the arms forward, abdominals working. And again, we draw them back. We send them out and we put the hands on the far side of the floor. We're going to do this stretch 4 times. Drop your head down. There's a stretch down that front side of your back. Raise your arms to the ceiling and feel your back muscles all contract. And then drop your hands to the near side, close to the computer. Head goes down, shake your head out. Feel that stretch down the outside of your body. Arms to the ceiling. Feel the contraction of all the muscles in the back. And again, put your hands far away from the computer. Head down to the ground, curve, shake your head no, bring it up. You're going to notice your hamstrings are starting that gentle stretch. Hands to the floor, because we're not going for the hammies right now. We're focusing on the back, but the hammies are getting some love. And the arms come to the ceiling. And we're going to do our quick switch. Hands go to the floor. Hip lifts off the ground. Pull the foot under. And then go on down to the other side on your side, please. Pull your elbows in. My hand is under my rib cage, across my waist. Top arm and leg, give it a nice long stretch. Bring this hip forward because I want to feel the stretch at the top of the hip here. And 3 times I lift it up and I put it back down again. And I lift it up and I put it back down again. And the 3rd time, and these are gentle warming up that side muscle in the hip. Take a breath in. Exhale and lift it up. And we're going to hold the upper torso while that leg swings forward. Feel yourself pressing into the ground through the bottom leg. But feel the side of your body warming as it holds onto those muscles. We are stabilizing through the center of the body, activating, utilizing the front hip as well as the glute in the hammy to pull it back. And then we put it all down to the ground and take a breath. Feel that stretch. Feel the intercostals between those ribs. Lift it up and put it back down. 2nd time, lift it up and put it back down. Draw the elbows and the knees into the chest. Sink the belly in. Spiral. And now reach the arms up. Just the arms and utilize your back muscles. Now stay here and breathe in. Feel your belly narrow. And then exhale. Draw the elbows in. Curve the torso, shoulder forward. And then again, we extend the upper body. Upper body goes out. And we feel those back muscles active. And then we draw everything back into the center again. Top leg is going to go down. Top leg down, send it glute hammy. Keep your hip forward. Stretch and feel the back of your body activate. What's happening on the back of my arms? What's happening on the back of my legs? And then I draw everything into the center again. All 4 limbs are going to go this time. Everything's going out. Arms and legs. Hip stays forward. Sink the abdominals. Narrow through the waist. And then draw everything back in again. Here we go for this side. 2 hands front. Shoulder draws it back. Open it wide. Feel the floor. And sternum recognizes the ceiling. Extend that top leg. Hi, Ginger Girl. Foot to the ground and feel that stretch. My arm is going down across my hip. And then it's going to come forward. 2 hands in front. Hardcover book. Arm goes over the top. Feel the back of your arm activate, and then again, sternum recognizes the ceiling. Take the arm over your head, thumb to the ground. Draw the arms forward, 2 fingers in front. And again, draw the arm over the top to the ground. Really allow the sternum to see that ceiling. Lift this leg up and put it back down again. Second time, lift it up and put it down again on the floor. Third time to the ceiling, up and away, all legs, feet, everything on the ceiling, knees into the chest, and we're going to focus on the arms for a moment. The arms are going to go overhead and hover off of the ground. Feel the chest muscles expand, and yet they're working. Take the elbows down the side, you're hovering off the ground. You're not touching the floor, you're hovering. Sink the belly in and bring the arms to the ceiling. Front leg goes out, arms go overhead. Turn that leg out. Feel the length of your body and the stretch while it's working. Draw to parallel, arms to the side, and the arms and the legs come up. Do the other leg and the other side. Out it goes, arms overhead hovering. Turn the leg out, arms rotate to the side of the body. Rotate parallel and bring everything up to the center. Next time we take the arms overhead, the leg goes out. The leg draws up to the ceiling as my arms go side. Nice hammy stretch. Hammy stretch. And then draw the arms up and bend the knee. Opposite leg goes out. Arms overhead. Feel the front of your body active. Turn that leg out. Oh, sorry. Bring the leg up and come the arms to the side. Sorry, I forgot. Send the leg, bend the knee, arms over. Bend the knees, put the feet on the ground. And now we're going to come into our abdominals. So head and shoulders come up and tap your knees. Head and shoulders come down, extend the leg. Flex the foot, draw it up, and put your fingers on the back of that leg and wake up those hammies. Wake up those hammies. Send the leg away, bend the knee. Head and shoulders come up off the ground, tap the knees, back down again. And we extend the other leg, draw it to the ceiling, fingertips, wake up those hammies. Let them find the backs of your legs. Send the leg away, drop it to the floor. My hips come off the ground 1 inch. My head and shoulders come up with my far hand. My near knee comes up, and these crossing muscles push the knee into the hand. Push it away. Don't help it. Push it. And back down again. I really want the butt off the ground 1 inch. Near hand, pull the knee up and push the hand against the knee. Bring the knee against the hand. It's a push me, pull you. And then you put it down on the ground. Hips off the floor. Opposite hand. Push against that knee. Feel those lower gut muscles. Back down again to the ground. Head and shoulder up. Press the hand away. Pull the knee up toward your face. Hips off the floor. And back down again. Draw the knees into the chest. Roll to the front of the room. Up we come. And my layer comes off. I'm getting warm. My hands are to the front. And I lean back, curve the belly in, sternum in, drop the knees up. Bring the head forward, over the knees, and the body extends. Flex the feet. Now my shoulders are going down the side. I'm activating my shoulders. And then I sink my belly in, toes to the ground, curve back. Heads forward again, don't move your legs. Heads come forward. Extend your ears to the ceiling. Sink your belly in, shoulders down the sides. Flex the feet. Push those toes into the ground. Sink the belly in. Third time. Heads come forward. Head extends to the ceiling. Shoulders down the sides. Flex the feet. Narrow your waist. Move those toes. Toes to the floor. Sink the belly in. Open the legs. Yay. Here we go. Heads gently to the ground, everybody. First time down. Take it down and feel what's going on in your hips. Rock your shoulders side to side. It's going to feel good and better as we go along. Heads rolling up. I'm going to extend my left leg and I'm going to turn my body to face front. Little tiny adjustment. How'd you do? Good. Looks good. Take those hands across the body. We're going to go for that side stretch. We've already done it in one position. Bring yourself back again. A gentle side stretch. Notice the inside of your thigh is now getting a little bit of a stretch as you go over. And again, return yourself down. Bring it back up again. Notice that inner thigh is getting a stretch. You can touch it, you can remind it. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, there's a stretch. And then we're going to come to center. Fold it in. We're just doing 2 gentle ones. And take this out. Other side. Here we go. Over it goes. So, before we do any of other stuff, what we're doing is checking out. Check out that side stretch. What's happening on that inner thigh? That inner thigh stretch. And again, we take it across. And then we return. And we have that side stretch, inner thigh gently stretching. And now we're going to come on down to the ground. And we're going to go down and start with our clamming on this side. Arm to the ceiling. I'm going to tilt my camera down ever so slightly. Make it a little easier for you to see me. And I lift the knee. 1. Take a breath in. 2. Activate the outside. 3. And 4. And 5. Bend the elbow. 6. Keep that arm in front of your body. 7. Breathe in. 8. And 9. And 10. Hand into the ground. Passe in and send it away. Lift it up and bring that back down again. Passe, pull it in, send it down and long. Pull that heel behind your buttock. Bring the arm to the ceiling. Today we're doing 3 parts. Turn it, lift it up, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. A reminder, 7. This can be done with a 1-pound ankle weight, 10 on one side and 10 on the other, and repeat. Hand into the ground, send that leg straight ahead. Activate your chest, use your belly, press and bring it back down. Passe, pull it in. Send it down straight. Here's our 3-parter. Arm to the ceiling. Turn it out. Parallel it. Now as we swing it forward, you know you're pushing into the ground, waking up the bottom side of your body. Bring it back in parallel and lift it up. Put it down. Again, turn it out while it's back there. Bring it forward. Swing it forward. Pressing into the ground underneath. My extended arm is activating through the side. Lift it parallel and put it down. Turn it out again. Parallel. Breathe in. Exhale. Utilize that narrow waist space. Neck does not bend. Hips do not collapse. And lift it up and down. Turn it out one more time, everybody. Parallel. Swing it forward. Bring it back and behind your buttock, lift it up and put it down. Hand into the ground. Push into the floor. Utilize your shoulder and your belly. Lift it up. Put it down. We're swinging it straight back. Swinging it back straight through. Turn it out. Bend the knee. Touch the toe. And slide that hand on the ground to spiral your spine. Bring that arm up to the ceiling. Let it come all the way up. And here is where we press into the ground. Parallel the leg. And as you swing it forward, waist, what is it doing? Narrowing. Press into the ground. Bring that leg back. Some of you are going so far now. Turn it out. Bend the knee, touch the toe. You're doing great. Take that arm forward. Sink your belly in. Soften the chest. Hand to the floor. Spiral the ribs. My hand draws on the floor into my chest. And I push into the floor. Swing it forward and bring that up to the ceiling. Draw the knees into the chest. I'm going to send out my far leg right now with my arms overhead. I'm going to turn that leg out, rotate it parallel, and bring it up to the ceiling. I'd like you, as you extend out this near leg and the arm comes overhead, turn that leg out. Which side of your body is feeling warmer? Bring everything up to the ceiling. Do that again. Send it out. And this time, turn the leg out and draw that up to the ceiling. How's the outside hammy feeling? Bring that leg back down again, parallel, and bring everything up. And this time the near leg goes out. The arms go overhead. You're breathing. You turn it out. Now, when you draw it up, which one feels more warm and ready to do movement? Parallel and bring that up. Roll to the front, everybody. Drip it up off the ground. Take the arms up, bend the knees, and reach the hands out beyond the feet. Roll your shoulder one side to the other. What is the difference in the two lower back spaces? My arms come up to the ceiling in an arc, my legs extend. And then again, I curve it, sink the belly in, narrow the waist, reach the body forward, over the toes, roll the shoulders one side to the other. And then reach the body up, back muscles, keep that narrowed waist and belly. Here we go, over curve out to the toes. Bring the hands into the hips. Roll the arms up through the torso. And again, we go out to the toes. We're going to do this 2 more times. So keep your breath going and see if you can increase the curve in your upper back a little bit more. 3rd time out, draw your hands in, really look in at your belly button, and then extend the spine up. Hands on the ground, we're taking a quick switch to the other side. Lift the hip, feet under, and we're down on the other side. We're ready for our clams. Now again, remember, a 2-pound weight right on the top of your leg. 1 and 2. You can do 10 of these each side 2 times through. And this will help you stabilize those hips. This is 7, and this is 8, and this is 9, and this is 10. Hand into the ground. Passe, send it away. Lift it up. Bring it back down. Passe, pull it in. Send it down long. Pull it behind. Sink in and narrow the waist. Arms to the ceiling. Please don't allow your hip to roll back. Lift the foot. 1 and 2. Breathe into your body. 3 and 4. And again, a 2-pound weight on your ankle. And 6. You can do 10 each side twice. 7, 8, I think I lost count. 9 and 10, hand into the ground, passe in. Send that leg ahead. Lift it up. Bring it back down again. Passe, pull it in. Send it straight down, pull it behind your buttock. Arm to the ceiling. Here's our 3-parter. We turn it out. We bring it parallel. Then we swing it forward. Utilize the bottom of your body. Bring that leg back and in parallel, lift it up and put it down. Turn it out now. Parallel. Now keep your neck long. As that leg goes forward, feel the side of your body working without making any changes in the upper body. Bring that leg back and in parallel, lift it up. Put it down. Now turn it out here. Parallel it. Swing it forward. Feel the bottom of your body working against the ground. Bring that leg back in space and lift it up in parallel. Hand into the ground. Passe, push into the floor. Utilize your belly, your chest. Lift that leg up and bring it down. We're going to swing it back from here, straight back. Turn that leg out. Keep your hip forward. Bend the knee, touch the toe. Hand on the floor. Slide it and soften that sternum. Let the torso spiral. Bring that arm, full hard back book cover, up to the ceiling. Feel the back muscles working. Swing that leg forward. You're getting better at these. I love watching how far your feet can go forward now. And then bring it back. I love how that changes happen. Turn it out. Bend the knee. Arm to the floor. Sink your belly in. Turn your head to look into your armpit. Let it go as far as it can. Draw the arm into the sternum. Push into the ground. Send that leg straight ahead and up to the ceiling. Everything comes in. Now feel the 2 sides of your body have worked all the way through. Bend the knees into the chest. Put the feet on the ground. My hips come up off the ground and come back down. My upper body comes up and I extend my near leg and I tap my ankle. Foot to the floor. Body down to the ground. Hips off the floor as high as you can go. Back down again. Take that leg out and extend it. Now, the next thing I'd like you to think about, body's down to the ground. Inner thighs. If I go up high and I focus on my inner thighs, they can stay parallel. Bring that back down again. Bring the leg out, bring the body up, get that hammy stretch, grab for that ankle, put it back down again on the ground, body to the ground, press it up off the floor, inner thigh focus, back down again. Extend that leg, bodies come up, really reach for it, and bring it back down again to the ground. Turn your thighs out 15 degrees. Press your hips up. Feel the outside underneath those hammies. Bring that leg down. My leg is going to extend on the diagonal. And as it extends, I pick my body up and my belly works to stretch that hammy, but I got the belly working to keep my pelvis flat. Bring the foot to the ground, arms to the floor. Hips press off the ground. And back down. Activate the whole center of the body. Extend that leg on the diagonal. Inner thigh stretching. Bring it to the floor, body to the ground. Hips up off the ground. Outside of the hips working. Back down again. Sink the belly in. Extend the body and the leg. Bring that foot to the floor. Body to the ground. Here's our last one, everybody. Press it up. Outside of those thighs working. Bring that leg, body comes up, narrow the waist as you extend it. Get that stretch. Foot to the floor, go to parallel. Roll to the front of the room. Drip up off the floor. I'm going to go for my first under curve, and if you need to bend your knees to do it, you bend your knees to go out to that under curve, and then you arc the body up to the ceiling. Extend your legs, use your quads and your hammies. And do it again with the bent knee. Hands on the hips, knees bend. Send the hands out beyond the legs. Bring the body up, narrow your waist, and extend. Now with the legs straight, curve it in. Send the arms out, making sure the belly narrows in as you come up to the ceiling. Second time down to the floor. Send the hands out. Bring the bodies up. Open to the front of the room and add a knee. Pick it up, bring that leg forward, hip to the ground, and we're going to curve in. Everything goes down to the ground. We roll up through the torso. Hold on to your knees, please. Lift your waist and take the crown of your head back. Let the front of your body lengthen and then bring your head forward. Soften your sternum, roll back off your sit bones, belly sinking in, bodies go down to the ground. And we roll up through the torso. This time we change the action. The arms open wide. We put our fingertips to the back. We bend our elbows and lean back on those hands. Sit bones in the ground. Open the chest. Head goes back. Chest pectoral opening. Crown goes to the ground. Sink your belly in. Round through the torso. Bodies go forward. Arms to the front. Stretch out the sides of the body. Crown is down. Roll up through the center of the torso. Hold on to your knees. Crown of your head goes back. Sink your belly. Press your sit bones down into the ground as your body arches. Drop your head forward, sinking the belly in. Soften the sternum. Go to the floor with the arms reaching forward. Roll the body up. Open the arms. Send them wide. Change in action. Put your fingertips back, heels of your hand on the ground. Bend your elbows. Open the forearms, then open the chest. Work your way up into the front of the body, opening it wide. And then draw the head in, curve the torso. Bring the body forward. Arms reach in front. Open the arms wide. Now, I'm turning sideways so you can see me. My shoulders pull back. My shoulders send out. I bend my elbows, keeping it sending out. Hands go behind my head, and I press my head with a gentle nod back into my arms while those arms are pulling forward, and then I release and I curve the body. Roll up through the body. Take the arms out. Breathe in, the shoulders go back. Exhale, sink the belly and reach the hands back. Breathe in, keep your belly active. As you're working the head, pushing back, elbows going forward. Whole upper torso is working. Release the arms. Let the curve happen. Body goes down to the ground. Last time, everybody, roll up. Send your arms out. Shoulder blades come back. Shoulder blades go out. Sink and narrow the waist. Elbows going out forward on the diagonal. Hands behind the head. Give it a gentle nod in the back, pushing back and feeling that neck working. Release and let it go. Body's rolling up through the center.
We're going to go to the abdominals 2 more times. Curve in the belly, bring the knees to parallel, walk the feet forward. Head goes forward, over the knees, hands behind the knees. Ears to the ceiling, extend. Feel your back muscles, now narrow your waist, feel your belly, shoulders down the sides. Flex the feet, put the toes into the ground. Draw the belly back off the sit bones, turn the legs out, the other leg goes in front. That other leg's had so much time. Bring that head down to the ground. Roll up through the torso. Last time. Roll off the sit bones, sink in the belly, roll to the parallel, walk those feet forward. Bring the hands behind the knees, head forward over the knees. Extend the spine, ears to the ceiling, shoulders down the sides, flex the feet, activating the whole center of your body. And then toes go to the ground, sink the belly in. My hands are going back and I'm on my sit bones behind. And I'm going to start releasing those hips. I'm going to release those hips one to the other. My shoulders have already had a chance to open. I've already done an arch back, so my head to tail has already opened in that space. So I'm utilizing all of those things while I release my hip sockets. Letting this thigh go to the ground, letting the hip open, and then letting it open to the outside. Feeling those hips move within the sockets. Draw yourself to the center. Feet, knees are bent. Let your body hang forward. Stretch out the back. Feel those inner thighs right at the top of the socket. And bring the bodies up. Cross your feet over. How are y'all doing this morning? Got some thumbs? Do we have thumbs? We got a little bit of this going on? All right. I get it. I know that feeling myself well. We're going to start to our right, everybody. We're going to go side, open the nav, 1, and 2, bring the bodies up, 3, and 4, to the other side, 5, and 6, bring it up, 7, and 8, side, front, side, 1, drop your crown into your lap, 2, bring it out to your left on 3, bring it up on 4, catch your knees, arch back, 5, fall to your right, 6, come to the center, 7, and roll up on 8. My hands come from my center, 1, and they're going to circle around on 2. And my head is going to go right, and my arms are going to go left, 4. Drop that top arm down in front. Bring it up and over the top, and my other arm comes over and falls down. Hands from your center, 1. Take the circle 2. They're going to come, I'm sorry. When you come up, I should have explained this. My hands on my right side are going to go to my left so they can go across my body and my head is going to go this way. So from here, if I come up and my head's going to go right, my hands go left first for the circle. And then my head goes right and my arm goes across. This arm falls across the body. That's my top arm. And my bottom arm comes up and over and down. Flat back out, 1 and 2. Curve over, curve the neck, 3. Tail to the floor, 4. Arms back on 5. Shoulders down the back, 6. Arms to hug, narrow your waist and bring those arms up on 8. To the left side we go, 1 and 2 and up, 3 and 4. This pattern is an old friend, 5 and 6. You know this, you're familiar with it, 7 and 8. Side, front, side, 1. Head down to the waist on 2. To the right side, 3. Come up on 4. Take your knees and arch back on 5. Fall to your left on 6. All the way down to the front on 7 and up on 8. This is my left side. My hands are going to come forward, go to my right and around. So my head can go left and the arms can come over the top. That top arm is going to drop across. That brings my body up. And my second arm follows suit. And down. Flat back goes over 1. And 2. The curve happens. Tail down. Really round that torso. Elbows come back without looking up on 5. Fingertips back. Create that circle. This is familiar. 7. And arms up on 8. Are there, excuse me, Are there any questions about the arm circles? Should I do it just one more time? Should I do it just one more time? Yes, I've got thumbs up on that. All right, so one more time for the arms. Welcome, good to see you, Lynn, Karen Klein, glad you made it. Paul, Ellen, Pijot, Vicky, good to see you, Gary. Good morning. All right, here we're going. And let me show it to you one more time. The arms, if we're doing the right side, our head is gone down and around. We catch our knees, we arch up. We go all the way down to the center and we roll up and my hands come into my center and they go out. On my right side, they go left. So as they come over and as my hands are striking across my body, my head is going right. My top arm drops down, brings it over the top. That brings my body up. And my arm that's remaining is just going to come over and drip. Yes, and then flat back out, release, curve, arms through, around, and up. To the left side. We're going to do the full body all the way around. We arch, our head goes left, and down to the center and roll up, my hands come in. On my left side, my hands go to my right. They come around, and as my arms strike across my body, my head goes left. Top arm is the first one to take action. That's the one that brings my body up, and the other arm comes over the top and releases down to the floor. Flat back out, curve, blah, 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 blah. Yay?
I have a question. Where hands are up here and we're going to make a circle. It's a circle going front and then back, or back and then front?
Great question, Eleanor. Here we go. Hands come in and they go forward. So if it's in my right side, my hands go left, and then my torso comes to the opposite side. That's great. Up, my hands go forward, back, and then they go across. This arm comes right across here. That brings my body up, and my arm comes over the top.
Yeah, that
Left side.
most of it's clear, but my question was about whether the circle starts by going forward or starts by going backward.
It goes forward.
Okay.
So my hands come up and go forward, and on my right side they go to my left, and then I cut across. So it is
Okay, thank you.
forward and around. I think that question probably helped a whole bunch of you. Any other questions? Speak up. Nope. Okay, good. Here we go, everybody. With our arms, that's not what I was looking for. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear the music, please. The answer is no at the moment. There it is. You got it? You can hear it? Yes? Thumbs? Yes? Needs to be louder. Okay, here we go. 7 and 8 to the right. Breathe in, everyone. Exhale, sink in those lower abdominals. And breathe in. Side, front, side. 2, 3, come to center. Grab your knees, arch and go right. All the way around, down to the front. My hands come up and go left, front side. Head goes side. Top arm swings around. Body's up. Left, right arm over and down. Flat back goes over. 1, 2, curve it over. Elbows back. Shoulder blades down. Arms around, hug, narrow your waist. Arms up to the left side. And up. Other side, Ellen. Exhale. And up. Side, front, side goes. Over 1. Up, grab your knees, go back left. Around, down, front. Hands up and right. Forward, back, side. Over the body goes. Take the arm across. Bring the body up. Drop the arm up and over. Drip it down. Flat back goes 1 and 2. Curve it over and 3. Elbows back. Shoulder blades. Arms around. go right today. Open that hip down to your elbow. Arm opens up, keep your elbow on the ground. Chest open, turn your head down. Head goes back up again. Arm over the top, bring it down through. Bring it in to the other side. Now really feel that wonderful stretch in the hip and the side of the chest. Turn your head down. Head goes back up again. Arm over the top. Down through center. Return to the right side. Down you go. Bring it up. Stretch and enjoy that space. Over we go, down again to the floor. Change sides one more time. Really find the leg back, find the hip stretch. Open the chest and breathe. Over the top, back down to the ground. Bring it in, under curve through center. Up, left foot in front. 5, 6, 7, and 8 to the left side. 1. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Side, front, side, 1. Center 2. Side on, up, catch your knees, arch back. Left. Hands come in, forward, around to the right, head left. Top arm go. Second arm. Flat back goes out. Round tail to the ground. Round. Elbows back. Shoulders around. Arms up. Last time to the right. And bring it up. Breathe it in. Ears over the top. And up. Side, front, side, go. 1. Catch your knees and arch. Breathe in. Exhale around the side, down to the front, and roll up, hands in. Forward, forward, around left. Take the head across. Top arm drops. Bring the body up. Center arm up and drip it down. Flat back. Round the torso. Elbows back. Shoulder blades down the back, around hug. Arms up, legs out, everyone, over curve. Under curve up, C curve in. Right foot on top, toes underneath, hands. Weight on your hands, shift your hips over that foot. Find the weight over the leg. Back down, weight on the hands. Toes do not go under. Under curve up. C curve in, other foot. Weight underneath, hands on the floor, hips up, over that foot. Weight on the hands, shift to the shin. Under curve up, C curve in. If you go to your knees, that's totally acceptable. Take that foot up and weight is on the right foot. Left hand off the ground. Pick up that left foot. Hands on the ground. Weight goes forward, shin to the floor. Under curve up. C curve in. Make sure there's no weight here. If you're going to your knees, go for it. Weight on that left foot, pick up your right hand. To the ground. Weight on the arm, shift through the shin and down. Under curve goes up. C curve goes in. Modifications are totally acceptable. Take that leg up to the ceiling. That's my left leg going up to the ceiling. Bring it in 1 and 2. Send it out. Stretch your arms. Body, leg up. In. And 2. And extend it. I'm showing it on my knees. Bring it in. And 2. And send it. Now quick 3. In 1. Bellies up. In 2. Bellies up. 3. Belly's up. Use your arms. Bring it in. Send it out. Push with your arms. Down to the ground. Have a seat. Legs under curve. Up to the front. Bring it in. Foot on the ground. Now if you're going up to your foot, weight on the arms and extend that leg all the way up. Bend the elbows, bend the knees in, curve the body. Send it out. Bring it in again. Sink your bellies in and send. And again, bring it in. Send. Quick 3. Bring it in. 1. Send. 2. Send. 3. Send. Stay there. Feel that stretch on the standing leg. Bring it in. Down to the ground. Under curve up. C curve in. All knees on the ground. Toes under. Let the weight shift over your arms and push that back. Find that stretch. Push from your arms. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Bend your knees. Walk your hands into your feet. As you roll up, the wrists come up, drop your head. Hands are near the ground. Arms up, rolling up through the torso. Everybody, clear your mats away. Breathe into the body and get a glass of water.